Hello. I want to talk to you guys about a really interesting concept and word that's thrown around loosely for some, and it's awakening. What is an awakening? What does it mean? And I'm a true believer that it's only my perspective and perception of what an awakening is, and each person is going to be different. So take everything I'm going to say with a grain of salt and absorb what it is that you feel fit to do. But also there's a level of exploration and experience that you need to go through to find out what this topic, this word awakening, actually means for you. Okay? So for me, I've been through a few awakenings, and I've had to basically recondition and program my entire thoughts and belief systems. And through this, I gained a lot of awareness, understanding, and knowledge through experience on what awakening means to me. And that's what I want to share with you guys today. And so there's many phases of this concept of awakening. And in my opinion, the first phase is starting to wake up to conditionings and programs, even belief systems that have been passed down and embedded into our subconscious mind from the moment that we are born. So what we should wear, how we should look, what success, what the definition of success is, okay? What kind of house we should have, 3-car, or 3-bedroom, 2-bath, Mercedes-Benz or a BMW, a doctor, a lawyer, all of these different types of topics and labels that society puts in our minds is part of the awakening. Okay? Because what you do is you start to realize that you are being conditioned and programmed from the moment that you're born. And this is happening in our educational systems, the school, our government, our our friends, our family, social media. Everything that surrounds you is constantly programming you into the person that you are today. Another phase of awakening, and what I want to ask you is that who you truly are? Is that what you actually believe? This is a phase of awakening, is when you start to realize that one, that you are conditioned to believe, act, and react in certain ways, and all of that is being programmed from your external environment. The next phase is waking up to, is that what is truly aligned with you? Is that what makes you happy? Is that what you want? Is their definition of success what success means to you? This is the next phase. Okay? And then what I like to think of the final phase is actually where you start to really dive deep into your subconscious mind and reprogram those thoughts, reprogram those belief systems, okay? Those imprints, your habitual patterns. You begin to reprogram them so that they're aligned with your core values. So through this process of awakening, it's also really important that you tune into your core values. What does make you happy? What brings you joy? What is success in its definition to you? So what you do is you start to shatter these glass ceilings, these glass walls that build you into the person you are today. And you start to rebuild yourself into the person that you want. Not influenced by what you're told and what you're conditioned to believe. So what does make you happy? What brings you joy? What kind of job opportunities do you want? What kind of relationships with your friends or partners do you want to have? This is really important. And when you start to tune into this, it opens an entire world of opportunity. And because 95% of your life is driven from your subconscious mind, this is a statement from Bruce Lipton. 95% of your life is driven from your subconscious, okay? Not your conscious mind, your subconscious. And these programs and imprints, they're stored in your subconscious mind, okay? So if 95% of our lives are driven from this, then all these conditionings are basically every part of who we think we are. Now wake up. Is that who you truly are? So find your core values of what makes you happy. What kind of jobs you want to have. What kind of relationships you want to have. What joy you want to embody each and every day. What locations do you want to live in the world? What opportunities do you want to have? Tune into this. One great way to do this is actually through deep meditation and breathing. So breathing, you actually create the environment inside of your brain. You can change the brainwave state. And there's this really cool thing called the default mode network, okay? And this is actually how you identify yourself with the world, okay? It's also considered your ego. And it's really fascinating because we did a research study with a neuroscientist. Soma Breath did a study with this neuroscientist, and it showed that each person, there were 6 people that did this study, and in a 20-minute breathwork session of Soma Breath, all their brainwave states changed, dropping into theta, even gamma, which is expanded states of consciousness. These are the brainwave states of Tibetan monks and deepest forms of meditation. This is expansion of the mind. But also the other interesting thing that happened is their default mode network went offline. Their ego, how they identify themselves with the world. Okay, when this goes offline, this is your ability to access your subconscious mind. This creates a stillness between your action and reaction, between the controlling of all of your actions and reactions that are driven from your subconscious. All of that goes offline for just a moment, a period of time. And it's here that you can start plugging in new belief systems, new patterns, new thoughts, new ideas. Your entire life will change when you start to take control of your subconscious mind and implant the things that are aligned with your core values. So have a think about this concept that I've just introduced to you. Think about what it means to you, what resonates with you and what doesn't. There's no right or wrong with this. It's only my perspective. What's your perspective? There's a level of experience that you're going to have to explore to find this out. So I encourage you to start peeling back the layers. Start with what conditionings you have right now that came from your external environment that are not aligned with your values. They don't actually make you happy. Get off this hamster wheel. Start ripping down and shattering these glass ceilings and walls. Start rebuilding yourself the way that you want to. And this will be the end of your awakening, at least for this moment. There's many in life. But at least this will open up a doorway of abundance and infinite possibilities. At least ones that make you more happy. So from my heart to yours, much love.